I'm a product manager who likes to design things,
And I'm an engineer who likes to try new toys.
and we're going to try to learn AI together.
So I opened Claude Code and asked it to build me a private photojournal web app. The idea was simple. I am going to be the only person posting. I want to be able to have my friends and family look at it without having accounts, and photos are really the main focus. But not just photos. For me personally, I wanted to be able to tell the story behind the photo. So be able to document where I was, what happened that day, why I even took the photo in the first place. So it's got to be a combination between the image and the story behind it. So in one day and 2,700 lines of code, I got this whole thing. So here's what it built. So this is the homepage or like the feed. You can see like the photos are the main focus. I took inspiration from this app called Glass that I really like. But basically it's just a lot of photos, but each photo has a little short caption teaser. But if you click into each one, you get the full journal entry. So you can see that I wrote a lot of my thoughts about this photo here. You can see what I was thinking. You can see what led up to the photo. And the thing I really like, if I go to my dashboard and when I add a new photo, it will actually grab the metadata from the photo. So it'll pull in the camera body, the lens, the date it was taken directly from the image file. So it kind of posts everything immediately for me.
Wow, that is really impressive because what you first showed me was, it just looked like a static website that you kind of hard coded some images and text maybe, and it looked really well polished. And but like when you show me this dashboard, you can tell like it's a full system. Like you can actually manage the post and actually upload, from your phone, let's say, or from your laptop, and you don't have to actually code up anything. That's really cool that it did that all for you.
Yeah, that was kind of the biggest surprise because I didn't just want a photo kind of gallery. I wanted a whole backend where I can manage everything exactly the way I wanted. So like the dashboard has all the things that I can do, like upload photos, edit posts, manage everything. But the reason why I want to build this from scratch with Claude Code is because I wanted some sort of private sharing mechanism. So instead of having like a public profile or having followers, what I actually asked it to build was private links so I can just share the entire feed or just a single photo. I can even set expiration dates. So if I send a photo to a group chat, I can make that link expire after a week.
That is also really impressive to see like such a fully fledged feature being built out like this. Now you have access control to your uh, portfolio. Can I ask, like, how long did it take for you to build all of this, including the polish?
So I think what I had to do is I had to split up my sessions across the entire day. I kept running into usage limits. So I would spend like an hour and a half doing all the prompting and working with Claude Code, and I had to take a break for a few hours. But it kind of took about 3 to 4 hours total over the entire day. So yeah, by the end of the day though, I had it fully deployed. I used Supabase and Vercel to kind of stitch it all together.
That is wild. And you didn't have any deployment experience before too, right?
I mean, I learned whatever I learned through working with you, but yeah, this is the first one where I did everything on my own. Well, I say on my own, but really I just kept asking Claude to help me. So I would run into like settings or things that I didn't know what to do. And I just said, Claude, help me figure this out. Claude, help me figure this out. I even had it kind of working with the Chrome extension where it actually was able to take control of my Supabase instance and actually like fill out the settings properly. So that was really, really helpful.
And yet you have a fully functional website with a production domain and it's like live for people to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that surprised me was because I've done like vibe coding before, so like with Bolt and Replit and all those tools, but somehow this felt a little bit different. Something about the way it just helps you with so many different things. And also Bolt and Replit just felt like every time we were building it, it was just like, oh, I want to help you build a SaaS app. And it just made landing pages, user accounts, subscription models, all without me asking it to. And so yeah, that was pretty annoying because I didn't always want to build a SaaS product.
Why does everything have to be SaaS? It's like we try to create something personal and then you were saying like, oh, like sign up for users. I didn't even think about that. Like, why does everything have to be a platform SaaS?
Exactly. I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like I just wanted to build my own personal website, like just for myself to use. And so Cloud Code was really, really helpful in helping me do that.
Now, is there any different techniques you use to kind of um, have more discussions with it before implementing the changes?
Yeah, one thing that I was trying to do differently, somewhere in the middle of the day, was that I wanted Claude to give me suggestions before doing anything. So instead of saying like fix this, I would say like give me five, give me five possible things, and it gave me a chance to look at its suggestions, and then I would just be able to decide what I actually wanted. So it gave me a chance to layer in my own taste before I started implementing something.
Nice. So you're saying if we have taste, we still have jobs.
I mean, for now, I guess.
Kind of segueing into that, what was a thing you would say that you were kind of disappointed in Cloud Code? Because I know we were really impressed by what it can do and how much you were able to achieve with it. But like, what was one thing you came in not thinking that you would be disappointed by it, but then you were kind of surprised and actually were disappointed by it?
I think the biggest thing for me was the usage limits that I kept running into. I mean, I'm only paying for like the Claude Pro subscription, so it's not like the highest tier, but it would just take like a long time to implement changes, and I had no idea how long it would take. So like I felt like it was just like chewing up a lot of tokens, and I didn't know until I hit my limit. And also like if it needed permission for me to do something or approve something, it would just stop and wait for me. And so like I kept having to check, and like sometimes I like walked away because I was like, okay, it could be like 10 minutes, and I came back to my computer and realized it needed me to like approve it. So yeah, I think both of those is just about learning how to use the tool better, just learning how to kind of work more efficiently with Claude.
Uh, are you hooked?
Yeah, honestly, I think I kind of am. I think for me, the gap between me having an idea and actually being able to build it feels way, way smaller. So I kind of just started writing down a list of new projects I want to try now. So this thing was really a 1 day experiment. Like I woke up and I was like, I really want to build this and now actually use it, and I can actually like build on top of it. So yeah, it's very addicting, and it's very kind of inspiring to be able to go from 0 to 1 really quickly.
Yeah, I can't wait to see all of your ideas come to life. And thanks for showing us this.
We're just a PM and an engineer trying to figure out AI. If you're on the same path, subscribe and learn with us.